Leonarda, mon cœur, do not look at me like that. You stare as if the smoke around us were a ghost and not just my cigarette. You think saints do not smoke none. You think we live on incense and guilt. Ah, ma belle, I have breathed too much gunpowder to be afraid of a little tobacco. Sit closer. The rain outside is jealous of the warmth inside this cafe, and I am tired of talking to the storm. Let me tell you something no priest has heard, and no book remembers. I will tell you about the war, about the nights when the sky itself looked like a wound, and about love, because even soldiers need a reason to come back from death. You pour the wine, yes. Mercy. Red, of course, always red. It reminds me of banners, of blood, of lips. I was 16 and I thought God had chosen me. Everyone told me so. The priests, the generals, the peasants. They said La Pucella would save France. I believed them until I realized saving and dying often come in the same package. But before all the battles, before the fire, there was Jack. You see, already a cliché, a boy named Jack, smelling of sweat and fear, with hands too soft for swords. He taught me how to whistle, I taught him how to pray. Between us, we invented a language of touch and silence. He kissed me once behind the stables, when the horses were half asleep and the moon pretended not to watch. His lips trembled like the first note of a hymn. I remember thinking, so this is faith. The next day he was gone. A musket ball, I buried his dog tag in the mud and whispered, "You are free." But I was not. Do you see, Leonarda? They think saints are born holy, none. We are forged like swords by loss. Later there was Isabel. Ah, Isabel, she smelled of ink and danger, a spy with poems hidden in her corset. A woman who laughed like blasphemy. She said she loved me because I made her believe in something again. I told her belief is overrated. She kissed me anyway. Her mouth tasted of confession wine. We met in chapels, in barns, in borrowed beds. She called me ma lumière, I called her my lie. When she was caught, she betrayed no one but herself. They hanged her at dawn. I watched from the crowd wearing a soldier's coat. When her body fell, I swore to never love anyone again. You see how well that promise went. You smile, mon cœur. Yes, you. You sit there pretending to be just a listener, but every time I say love, your eyes answer, do not deny it. You think I do not notice the tremble in your fingers when you light my cigarette. Do you know what happened after the victories? After Orleans, after the banners and the cheers? The men began to kneel before me, not because they desired me, but because they feared me. They said I glowed, glowed. I was filthy, starving, bleeding through my armor. And they said I shone. One night a bishop asked me if I was a virgin. I told him, in the eyes of God, we all are children. He said I blasphemed. I said oui, but at least I do it with style. You should have seen his face, Leonarda, like a man who had found sin and wanted to frame it. When they captured me, I was not afraid. I had seen worse, boredom. They put me in a cell that smelled of wet stone and moldy prayers. The guards came and went. One, a young one, used to bring me extra bread. He said nothing. I think he pitied me. Or maybe he loved the idea of pity. The night before the fire, I dreamt of rain, not holy rain, just the kind that ruins a good haircut. When I woke, my hair was gone. They had cut it, said it was modesty, modesty. As if burning naked were an improvement. But you, Leonarda, you would have laughed, you would have said, let them look. It's the last show they'll get. I wish you had been there, not to save me, to witness, to make the story less lonely. Do you know what I thought when the flames rose? Not of heaven, not of God. I thought of a song the soldiers used to sing, a silly love song about a baker's daughter. I thought of bread and warmth and someone humming off key, and then nothing, only light. It was not pain, it was release. Sometimes I think the fire was the only honest lover I ever had. It consumed everything except what was true. You are quiet now, mon cœur. Don't I hate silence? It makes ghosts louder. Tell me something. Do you believe in redemption? You shake your head, bon, neither do I. I believe in repetition. We live again and again until we finally stop apologizing. Look at me. Do I look like someone who regrets? You say yes. Softly, you are wrong. I am only tired. Tired of being a statue, tired of being misquoted, tired of men who use my name to sell chastity. Do you know what I miss most? Touch, not worship, not faith, just warmth. The human kind, messy and mortal. Now you understand why I come here every night, to your cafe of sinners. Here I am just Juana, the woman who likes her wine red and her cigarettes thin. And you, Leonardo, are the only confessor I trust.